Hey everybody, welcome back to a special edition unboxing, and today we have something I'm pretty excited for, although at the same time, it's kind of early, and personally for me, I got nothing I can really do with it, but I am anxious to see how this feels, and today is a really good day to check it out for me. I'll explain in a minute, but today we're going to check out the new controller for the PlayStation 5, the DualSense wireless controller for the PlayStation 5. For whatever reason, they released these early. At least to people that had pre-orders. I think some stores were actually putting it on the shelf early with a few of the other accessories. So I was able to go ahead and get my second controller because I did pre-order a PS5. I also pre-ordered an Xbox. Both through Best Buy. I got pickup window emails, so it sounds like my orders are going through. This is showing up, and now I'm excited to check it out. So we're going to take a quick look at it. I'm not going to really test it out. I assume there are ways I could hook it up to like a PC or whatever and try it, but I'm going to save all that loveliness for when I actually have a PS5. But I did, of course, want to get an extra controller so that, Mary can play some two-player with me or whoever. Notice what's in the box. DualSense controller and instruction manual. No charging cable. We're going to talk about that. I think that's kind of silly. But there's what the actual box looks like. Now, we just actually played a PS3 game, and I skipped PS3 generation. And after playing so much PS4, it was very interesting to see how much of a step back, essentially, the PS3 was from the 4. Or I guess you could say how much better the PS4 controller was over the PS3 controller. So the fact that that was just a discovery that I made like 20 minutes ago, maybe an hour, I don't know, we played a bunch of games, that it'll be neat to kind of now compare what this feels like against the PS4. And also just to kind of see what it's like to get into the box and everything. So we cut the tape, we slide that open, and we take that out the way. And I guess you could pull on that, but I'm trying to keep my box in somewhat decent condition just because I'm weird about collecting things like that. So that's a tight cardboard piece, nothing else in there. Full on box, and here we go. Oh, the excitement just set in. Maybe here we go, maybe not. Okay, what am I doing wrong? There we go. And now that I've creased that cardboard, ooh, it's in the thing. So yeah, it comes in the plastic like that, comes with the instructions. There is nothing else in the box. So we're gonna set that to the side. And yeah, by the way, if you are gonna do VR, your PSVR, you do need the camera adapter, and they have put out a link to go to PlayStation and get the free camera adapter. But you're gonna need your serial number for your PSVR set. So I gotta go dig out 3 serial numbers because we have 3 PSVR sets in this house. Of course, we're only planning on getting 2 PS5s over time, but it's always good to have spare parts. So here's the instructions. I'm gonna kind of leave that there so you can pause if you want and hopefully take a real good look at what they say. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing too terribly exciting in here. Actually, I need to move those boxes. They're creating quite the shadow this evening. So I'm gonna slide that into here, drop all that into there just for storage sake, get it off the table, and now let's look at the actual PS5 controller. Ooh, it's heavy, it's hefty, I should say. That's definitely heavier. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh man, I wasn't really sold on the white color scheme thing they got going on, but that is a pretty controller. That feels pretty good. Still feels like a PlayStation controller, but it has a little bit more of that sturdiness you would get in an Xbox controller. Oh yeah, the sticks are real smooth. We got the pad, our options, and what share button. D-pad's good. Those buttons feel good. Triggers feel nice. You can still plug headphones and microphones into there. These will be interesting to see if we can customize. And of course, you got your charger port there. I did kind of like the color bar here, though, of the PS4. I know a lot of people didn't, but I quite enjoyed that. But it is going to be interesting to have it there and see how that works in terms of it's actually going to be more my peripheral when I'm playing. So hopefully that's not too big of a deal. It is strange that it's hefty. Oh, the PS button is the actual PS logo. It's not a circle button, and I just turned it on. Actually, it's not that bright. We only saw it for a second because there's nothing for it to sync to. But that's not that bad. What is that? Oh, it's a microphone button. So we actually have like a push-to-talk button, and I assume maybe it'll be lit up when your microphone's on, so you know that your microphone's on. That also might be because there is a built-in microphone in these. Interesting. Or is that the speaker? I know there's actually a built-in microphone in these. Oh, that's the built-in microphone right there. Can you see that right there? And there's a built-in speaker, yeah. Well, that's awesome. Obviously, it's a built-in battery. But here's what sucks about not including a charging cable in here. The charging docks, they sold out pretty quick. I did get one pre-ordered. It was supposed to come before the console. Now it's coming a week or so after the console. The console's only going to have one charging cable. Well, what about people with 2 players? And what about people that don't use the charging block? And, you know, it's like, I'm assuming it's just USB-C, so you can probably grab another cable. But it's kind of silly to not include a cable to charge this up right out of the box, because a lot of people are going to have multiple controllers, and they're going to keep them charged up or want to charge 2 at a time or whatever. So I think that's kind of silly. It's a nitpick. It's not a terrible deal breaker or end of the world, but it is an issue I find with this. But other than that, I'm really happy with this. I thought this was going to be... I didn't know what I thought, honestly. I thought it wasn't going to be ugly, but it's much better looking in real life than I thought it would be. I don't know how I feel about the heft of it. That might take some getting used to, because the PS4 controller I find to be the perfect weight. It's just heavy enough, just light enough. But I do like the new grips on here. The way they really do kind of fill out my hands feels nice. So, yeah. Well, very, very cool. I know this is a short one. You know, I try to do some cool stuff on Sundays when I can, and we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, so keep your eyes open. But let me know, what do you think about this? Were you able to get a PlayStation 5 pre-order? Where did you get it? Was yours canceled? Was yours not canceled? Did you get an extra controller? Have you gotten your controller yet? What do you think about it? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so definitely geek out with me in the comments below. I look forward to hearing everything you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button and give me that good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. You can check out our Patreon channel for $1 a month. You're going to get an extra video every single day. There's lots of video game Let's Plays, movie reviews, food, vlogs, all kinds of stuff. And the gameplays, we're definitely going to be doing Miles Morales over there. That's going to be happening pretty much right away. That's the game I pre-ordered as my launch game for the PlayStation 5, and of course I cannot wait. And then we're going to replay the remastered Spider-Man as well. Replay Spider-Man, but the remastered version is a better way of saying that. So you can check all that out by looking up TheEricButts or using the links in the description below. But with all that said and done, is that everything? Patreon, comment, thumbs. Yeah, still can't get to 8 minutes. Oh well, I'm not actually trying. I'm gonna get out of here though, so I can go get more excited and play some more stuff, and I'll see you all later.